Dortmund beat Barcelona 3-1. PSG lose to Aston Villa 3-2. We were on the brink of one of the great Champions League nights, people. Wow. This is unbelievable. I don't even know what to say right now. This is why every single time I come up here on a Champions League night, I say to you guys, this is what football is, bro. This is what football is all about. The Champions League. The top end of quality. And you know what? This has put more questions in the air than anything else. I'm now looking at PSG. I'm looking at Barcelona and I'm saying, have you guys got what it takes? Have you guys got what it takes to get to a Champions League final? To win the Champions League? Because going into this game, you're talking about PSG and Barcelona being the two best teams in the tournament at the moment. Attacking football, free-flowing, the quality, the midfield control, the attacking fullbacks. But now, I'm looking at it like, whoa. Is it an Inter-Arsenal year? Is it an Inter-Arsenal year? Whoo! Before I get into all of that, like, share, subscribe, turn your notifications on, people. Let's start with the PSG game. That game started off and I thought to myself, okay, PSG are not looking as certy as they were before. Villa looked up for it. But on the counter-attack, PSG were alive. PSG were ready. The fullbacks of Hakimi and Nuno Mendes, of course, getting forward and getting their goals. But PSG weren't looking as dominant, as fluid as they usually were. Barcola had some chances where some moments where he was getting down the side of Matty Cash in the beginning. I thought, okay, that's an area they can really attack. Then they got their 2 goals. Of course, Hakimi gets hit in the face at one point. It stays down, ends up staying up and getting his goal. Nuno Mendes, great goal by him. Great finish. Dembele, great play. But it still didn't feel like PSG were... They felt like they were complacent a little bit walking into this game. A bit of complacency. And we all know what lies in PSG. They have a generational gene of bottling things. We know it. Like Remontada, the word that we keep hearing all week. Remontada. It started being spoken about the most with PSG because of that Barcelona game, man. You can't say Remontada without thinking about that. And I'm thinking, no way are they about to do it again. PSG go 2-0 up. Aston Villa get their goal. Of course, a deflection. I think it was Tielemans. Of course, it hits off Pacho. Very unlucky. He was unlucky today. Both times the ball came off him. But all of a sudden, Villa are up for it. They're ready. They're winning their second balls now. They're winning their headers. They're getting forward. And you're thinking, okay, 2-1 at halftime. You're still thinking PSG are going to do their thing. But then a man called Marcus Rashford came to life. Gets the ball down that side. Jinx past 1, jinx past 2. No, that's not... Is that even the same? I might even be mixing up the goals. I'm mixing up the goals. Let me get out because I'm too excited right now. So, sorry, that's for John McGinn, of course. John McGinn, he gets his goal. He scores a deflection, again, off Pacho. But by the way he ran past Neves and, of course, we'll talk about Vitinha and the Rashford goal. That has me concerned, chat. That has me concerned. Arsenal ain't no small team, bro. They're powerhouses. Deckers, Partey. Them man... But again, McGinn gets his goal. Deflection, but he gets his goal. And then Marcus Rashford comes alive. Gets the ball down the side. Runs past 2. Gets past McGinn. I mean, not McGinn. Vitinha, like he's not even there. What is Vitinha doing in that situation? But again, too quick, too strong. Gets past him. Great assist. Konsa, finish that as if he's a number 9, as if he's been doing this every single season, as if he does this in his sleep. What a finish that was. And then the game started coming up. Rashford gets down that left-hand channel, cuts in. Donnarumma with a save. Massive save. Donnarumma, today, you deserve an absolute round of applause. Donnarumma, what a performance. Because I remember against the Liverpool game, I came up on here and I said, listen, you have never been my cup of tea. Like, I don't know what this guy, I think he's overrated, blah, blah, but listen, today is the Donnarumma game because he saved PSG today. That save from Rashford, a couple of the other ones that he made, the one from Asensio, top goalkeeping display. Top goalkeeping save, because I thought Marquinhos was terrible today. Pacho wasn't the greatest. And we know PSG's fullbacks fly forward. So Donnarumma was very required today, and he done his job. But just as Marcus Rashford started cooking, Emery took him off. I think that as soon as he took off Emery, game done. As soon as Emery took him off, game done. That killed the game. The game was there. If Marcus Rashford stayed on the pitch, I think Aston Villa get another goal. He just started taking over the game. And Emery took him. I think that was one of the worst substitutions I've seen this season. It made zero impact. And the game just fizzled away, man. Fizzled away. I know Maatsen had that chance at the end. Great block by Pacho, but it fizzled away. Emery, that's what separates the elites from the very good. That is what separates those decisions, those in-game decisions. How do I tweak this? How do you sniff what's going on? And he just got that decision wrong, in my opinion, man. He got that decision wrong. But congratulations to Aston Villa. What a performance. 3-2 in front of Prince William. You know what I mean? Pride. Great performance from them, and they deserve to get the standing ovation that they did. And unlucky, man, they can still make the Champions League this season through the league. They showed they belong on this level. They showed they can hang on this level. So credit to them, but the game was actually there to be won. PSG looked like they were hanging on. And then Emery, I think, made a sub that killed the game. But PSG, you're worrying me. Listen, Arsenal. In a weird way, right? I kind of want Real Madrid to stop getting away with being rubbish and then doing comeback gimmicks. But it's Arsenal that could be providing with them. And I admire Arsenal. I like what they're doing. But still Arsenal at the end of the day. I don't want them to go and win the Champions League. But I'll be real with you guys. After seeing that performance that PSG just put out, I think Arsenal are going to the Champions League final. I'm concerned, chat. I'm concerned. I saw the way PSG and I'm thinking, that actually suits Arsenal. It actually suits Arsenal. I know Arsenal beat them earlier in the season. It's a completely different PSG. But guys, I'm kind of worried. But we're going to talk about Arsenal Real Madrid in just a second, because I have to give another ovation to Guirassy. Guirassy! You, my friend, are an absolute gunman. And Guirassy has done this. I remember he was doing this at Stuttgart and everyone thought, I was like, is he doing like a Papi Cisse Linsanity run? But he said, yeah, let me get my move. 15 million, or is it 13 million? And he's proven to be arguably the biggest bargain in world football at the moment. This guy has 13 goals in the Champions League. He has now outscored Loa and Haaland for Dortmund's all-time top scorer in a single competition in the Champions League. Incredible. And I feel like he's doing this consistently since last season and this season. I think he has 15 goals in the league. And it's like everyone's like this. It's like he's being ignored. Is it a colour thing? Because I'm like, yo, he is absolutely shelling it. What a guy, bruv. Honestly, what a guy. Left foot, right foot, headers, being a handful. The penalty was cheeky, man, dinking it against Barcelona in the Champions League quarter-final. Hey, Guirassy, you're the real deal. And I need to see if he's got a release clause or something, because my club need a striker. My club. Could have got him for 13 million last season. To be honest, if he signed for Man United, we'll probably be calling him flipping, I don't know, man, like Cameron Jerome or something. You know what I mean? That's how United operate. But honestly, Barcelona, again, I've been saying Inter, I think, are the worst matchup for everyone in this Champions League. And if they go and perform like that against Inter, you are going home. Inter Milan, cup specialist. Inzaghi, cup specialist. A super tactician. A well-drilled side. A back five. Hey, if Barcelona go and play like that against Inter Milan, they will go home. You cannot come with that level of complacency. I think both teams, PSG and Barcelona, walked into their ties with complacency, thinking, oh, yeah, you know, we're the better team. We dominated at home games. We're going to do our thing. This is the Champions League, man. You cannot take your foot off the gas, man. The teams are quality enough to punish you. So I think that was a disappointing, very, very, very disappointing performance from Barcelona. I'm not going to lie. I'm sorry. I don't know if you're injured. I don't know if you're... Let me just get this back. I don't know if you're injured. I don't know what's going on. But never bench Pedri again. Never bench Pedri again. The ball circulation and the movement in midfield was not it without Pedri. Gavi, you a good dude, but you ain't that level. And I don't think... Gavi, he's a good player. He's nothing special. Nothing special. Pedri has to play every single minute. I'm sorry. Every single minute. But let's see what happens with Barcelona. I think Inter are going to beat Bayern. That's why I've been saying Inter. But anything can happen again. Look at what we've just seen. But Inter are going home, so it's different. But now, talking about comebacks. After seeing the way Dortmund attempted their comeback. After seeing the way Aston Villa attempted their comeback. Do Real Madrid have something for Arsenal? Do the All Whites have some judge? One last judge to activate before this fixture? I think they would have been watching this and been breathing in it like, yeah, this is us. This is what we do. Jude Bellingham said, oh, we've been talking about Remontada. I've been watching comebacks from the 70s, from the 80s. Rodrigo's dad is putting out, go on, son. There's still a chance. Vinny said, we still believe. Ancelotti, he did this. You know what that means. You know what that means. Hey. Arsenal. Don't bottle it. Don't you dare. But I'm just scaring you guys. Arsenal ain't bottling it. Arsenal ain't bottling it. I'm just here to say that Arsenal ain't going to bottle it. As much as Real Madrid are going to do that thing, I think Arsenal are too good for that. I'll be honest. I think Arsenal are too good for that. Nah, I do actually think Arsenal are too good for that. Now, Arsenal will go through. Arsenal will go through. I think Arsenal will also score at the Bernabeu. So, guys, Dos Locos is tomorrow. Make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you turn your notifications on because Dos Locos is going to be elite tomorrow. It's going to be elite. Arsenal v Real Madrid, Inter v Bayern. And you know we got a lot of fun, man, that's coming up. You know how Dos Locos goes. Me and Fuad Kadani. And, of course, on Thursday, we'll be reviewing the Europa League as well. So, guys, like, share, subscribe, turn your notifications on. It's your boy, CultureCams, Champions League. What a night. What a night of Champions League football. And lastly, actually, the AFs are coming back. The AFs are coming back. If you know, you know. Attacking fullbacks. It's your boy, CultureCams. I'm out, man. Peace.